PEDs, it's different. Shut your mouth, homie! No pumps, you can stash this on. Shut your mouth! It's just a stim blend, no pumps, you can stash this on. Shut your mouth! No pumps, you can stash this on. Shut your mouth! It's just a stim blend, no pumps, you can stash this on. Shut your mouth, homie! What up, what up? It's Garage GYMHOMIE, and today we are reviewing, what are we reviewing? S5. Smile, homie. I'm in a good mood. Don't piss me off, son. Game on. Dietary supplement. Is it worth it? Before we get into this here, please click the subscribe button. I got content coming out all the dang time for you, man. So click subscribe and let's get into this. God bless all of you, homies. I hope you're feeling amazing, living from the heart, staying out of your noisy head. God is good, man, and hope you're feeling that. Listen, man, I've gotten a lot of viewers who have hit me up. People have been reviewing these pre-workouts. I guess there's a bunch of different variations of this kind of tub going around, and so a lot of people have hit me up. Hey, man, have you heard of this, that, what's what, who's who in the zoo? And so I got my paws on this, man. Speaking of, there's a freaking lion on here, man. Or, homie, that's a tiger. You guys are tripping. You think it's a lion. It's a freaking tiger. Next thing you're going to tell me it's a bear. No, it's a Detroit tiger, as Stephanie said. And I'm on one. This is made by the same people. I'm not saying the same company, but definitely the same manufacturer as Firestorm, UK Labz, Smash AMF, which I never tried. There was one, Laser Melt. So there's a whole bunch of these same tubs, same freaking copy and paste BS labels with these freaking lot numbers and freaking weirdo labels that absolutely mean nothing, which is pretty despicable, man. I mean, I just want to say when I start this review, I'm very much against lying to people about what they're ingesting. I just want to tell you, I'm very, very against that. Just to make a statement, I condemn anti-Semitism. No, it's despicable. It's a despicable business practice. Let's put it that way. And there's definitely something off-label in here. And I don't know what it is, but I'll tell you what it isn't. So that's what I can do for you. And so this is freaking filled to the brim, dude. I'm going to tell you that right now. This is freaking, I mean, this was filled to the brim. And I'll tell you this, man, the serving size is 10 grams, and all these freaking pre-workouts they come with, it's always 10 grams, and the scoop is exactly 10 grams. I want you to know, for this review, I did 11.4 grams. I just took a little rounded scoop. I know, shame on me, GGH. How are you going to review it if you're not doing the exact serving? I did 10% more, 10%, 14% more. Is that right? I don't know. 11.4 grams I took just to make sure I got it all in. The only thing I put on top of this was some creatine, and this was a cherry lime flavor. Honestly, I can't tell you much about the flavor, except that it was fine because my creatine is flavored. I'm using this 5%. It's creatine monohydrate, but it's flavored creatine. They sent it over to me, so God bless their souls. And I'm not going to go over the label with you, dude. It's complete nonsense, and there's no reason for me to waste your time and waste my time. Time is limited, homie. And as a strong man, I think about my mortality more and more these days. Anyway, man, let's get into this. So look, I had no clue what to expect with this. I looked up a few other people. Some of the homies reviewed this before I did, and I had no intentions to review this until bunch of people started hitting me up about it. So the people at High Stim Pre-Workout sent this over to me. And if you like what I have to say about it, man, it's a heck of an experience. I'll link below where to get it. I think you got to sign up now for a free account because they're trying to keep it, you know, safe and all that. So That's what I'll tell you, man. So I'm going to give it to you straight. Pros and cons, cons and pros, man. So I took the drink. I came down to the dance floor. It was time for some serious iron pumping. Very easy to drink. I like the 10-gram scoop. You could stack some pumps on it or do whatever, man. I'm not one of those people in my head thinking that, you know, a lot of people say if you stack pumps on, it mitigates the stim experience. I don't know if that's true, dude. It's like people who say, oh, when you have a lot of stimulants, it's you don't get good pumps. It's vasoconstrict. I think it's all BS. I think sometimes you'll get crazy good pump and stim experience. Sometimes maybe it'll dampen it. I don't freaking know, dude. I'm not Dr. Fauci, son. So I took the drink, man, and this is what I'm gonna say. I started feeling it in about, I don't know, man, 7 to 10 minutes. There was some energy that came in and whatever. I think they claimed 350 caffeine on here. That might be the only accurate thing on this label. I've seen the same label like 10 times. And very good pre-workout, dude. Very freaking positive. The thing about this pre-workout is there's some hidden ingredient in here. And I'm not sure what it is. This manufacturer has access to some freaking research chemical or analog of something. I don't need to say it out loud. The Fed, you're a freaking Fed, homie. And there's something in here that's different. I'm going to tell you what it's not. It's not 2-amino. I'm 110% certain on that. And it ain't DMAA, homie. So it ain't either of those things. You know, a lot of people like to throw the DMAA term around. It's not that, dude. I've had DMAA when it was at the end of it, and this feels nothing like that, dude. Absolutely nothing like that. But that doesn't mean it's not really good, dude. You take the drink, very positive. Now, I just want to say this. I heard a lot of hype about it. I didn't know what to expect. Is this going to be freaking crazy? Is this going to be too much? Whatever. It feels safe. This feels like a safe pre-workout, meaning you have nothing to be scared of. There's nothing to be scared of with this. You're going to be just fine. Take a breath. GGH told you if you ingest the full 11 to 12 grams, anywhere from 10 to 12 grams. I've talked to people who went up to 15 grams, and I think you're going to be just fine. I wouldn't recommend going above what I did because it was freaking a good experience. Really positive, something different. Now, I'll say this. This is a great pre-workout. You could take, this feels like you can take this more often than a DMHA pre-workout. So like this does not feel like it's, you know, when you take DMHA, it's like freaking with you all day and like you just feel like your brain needs a break from it. At least mine does. Like I would never want to take it the second day. I wouldn't say you could take this 2 days in a row. I mean, you can do whatever you want. But I would say more like, this is better for, like where I would say a DMHA pre is like every twice a week for me. I'm like, okay, DMHA's twice a week max kind of thing. This is more like an every other day kind of thing. So if you want, like, you could take this the day after you took a DMHA pre, and I wouldn't like freaking ridicule you on the Reddit reaction video and be like, what a freaking loser drug addict son of a gun who needs to freaking go to church. No, I go to synagogue, son. Freaking, you need to repent. No, it doesn't feel like you're burning your brain out with it, but it feels like there's something freaking, not it feels like, there's something in this where 10 minutes after you start feeling this energy build up. And surprisingly, dude, there were I don't know if it's niacin or betas, but I had some head itching. It was more like betas because it wasn't uncomfortable. Head was itching. Like I felt like a full 3 grams of beta in here. So definitely had some betas. Good sense of urgency. Took about 10 to 15 minutes to start feeling that energy comes in. Definitely some elevated heart rate, but not any death feeling where it kind of goes as hard as you want it to. You're very awake, very alert. There's a positive, very good mood elevation, and there's a very good dialed in feeling where you're like, man, I'm freaking, like you look at yourself in the mirror, your physique looks about probably, I'd say 23% better than it actually is. You're in the mirror like, dang, man, you're looking freaking good today. And you just kind of have that look in your eye where you're freaking really dialed in. Very good mix between dialed in and floating through your training. I wouldn't classify this as like, I'm flying, you know, like the OG Wildfire, Crack Barbarian. It's more like I'm just floating through my training effortlessly, very dialed in, good mind-muscle connection, very good muscular endurance, and you have a very positive feeling. The music sounds good. It's almost teetering on the edge of like a euphoric feeling where, but as I said, more floating than flying. You know, I'm higher than giraffe vagina. It's more like I got that look in my eye. There's a good mix between aggressive and vibing out to the music. I was listening to some hardcore music, some Slipknot, some Korn, some of the hitters, man. And I didn't feel like resting much between sets. My heart rate was up the whole time. Nothing to be scared of, though, man. Nothing to be scared of. And the pumps are from the heart, man. So even without any pumps on this, I felt like, you know, you have good, you're sweating good. Not like a thermogenic pre, but, you know, from training hard and everything like that. Very positive, very different. If you're expecting DMAA or DMHA, it's not that. It's, there's just something extra in here that has you dialed in, and very good mix of physical energy, and there's like a mental high with it. You notice, I mean, like 18 minutes after taking it, you're like, all right, man, the music's sounding better. There's something in here brewing. It never gets to the point where it's over the top or too much. It's like a Stim Junkie daily energy with a little extra illicitness sprinkled in there. But something you could take like every other, I mean, I bet there's definitely got to be a full 30 servings in here, man. Just a nice stim focus blend, and there's really no negative side effects, dude. Maybe some mild appetite suppression, but I would say more like you're just kind of feeling good, dude, and it just kind of tapers off, very clean feeling. It's actually not like, you know, you would think that this would be like this dirty pre-workout feeling. Pretty actually clean, dude. Like there's a pretty clean, good head high. The star of the show is the dialed in feeling and also the physical energy. Definite good mix of mood elevation and focus. I would say it's worth it if you want something different. Like if you take DMHA too much, or I don't know if you're taking DMAA at all. I don't think any of you are, unless you're getting some shady research chemical, and God knows if that's even it. And you want something different to let your brain reset from those receptors and all that. This is it's a very positive experience. I mean, there's nothing negative you can say about it. There's really no negatives. It's not too much. It's not over the top. It definitely gives you that drug addict, freaking illicit pre-workout experience. Something in it that has you dialed in, but not cracked out focus, not over the top. Just a good freaking vibe, dude. A very good vibe, but not like too smooth of a vibe. There's an aggression with it that has you really dialed in and freaking, like you're going on it, man. You want to freaking push yourself, and you want to go set it. Like my high volume training, this was really good for it. It has just enough of a good backbone where it has you going around the gym. So definitely solid right here, man. I have the other one, a Hyperdose, that I'll run soon. I'll see how that is in comparison. But all in all, it's something different, teetering on euphoria. Music sounds really good, and good mix of physical energy and mental illicit pre-workout that has you just going through your training effortlessly, man. Solid right here, clean feeling, not like a dirty, cracked out feeling where it leaves you feeling cringy. Really nice, and I would say would I say it's a buzz? Yeah, I guess there's a high with it. There's definitely like a mental high with it that comes with it, free of charge, homie. So that's what I got. I'll link below where to get it with the discount code to knock off some big cash. God bless all of you. Hit the like button. Let's get this dang muscle. We're out.